Hello everybody, it's Hecato here, and without some long introduction, this is the first video in the series that I'm planning, where I compare some different 3D software. Fusion will be the first one, and what I will show you is to design a simple 20 by 20 by 20 calibration cube that I developed some time ago, and here you have the steps for such project, for such model. In Fusion we start with creating sketch, choosing the plane, origin plane for this example, and drawing a sketch onto that plane. We gonna choose the rectangle from the center. It's good practice to start everything from the center, from the any origins axis or planes in all CAD type software. This is my personal opinion for that. Alright, we are still in the sketching options. We need to set up the dimensions for it. It will be 20 top 20 millimeters rectangle. Come on, let's finish the sketch, and now we're gonna extrude it. Alright, we can extrude it 20 top, but let's extrude it symmetric and state whole length to 20. The new body was created this way. Also we have the timeline below, the sketch and the extrude operation. My calibration cube, it's not that simple. We have some additional objects. Let's drop another sketch on top. This will be the circle. Let's do about 30 millimeters diameter. Sketch, finish, extrusion, select, pull this down, and we got the cut. Not join, not intersect, not new body. We just cut a hole through the cube. On the front we will have another object. It will be polygon. I'm gonna choose this circumscribed polygon. Alright, but it needs to be rotated this way. Let's pick the size 6.5. So we have 13 millimeters like this. Am I right? Show me the sketch. You can even edit the sketch. 13 millimeters, alright. As you can see, I can return, show or hide any previous sketch or body as in this tree view. As well, I can handle the timeline of the operations and revert, undo and redo everything I create so far. It will be simple job. We also gonna extrude it through all cut. This dimension doesn't matter, we just pull it by hand by dragging with the mouse. And now on the third side we just need a square but rotated, and I can also use polygon. Inscribed polygon would be slightly better because we dragging by the vertex, not by the edge. This is one way, but we need only 4 edge numbers. I can place it as I want. As you can see, those blue lines, they are some kind of guidelines from the origin point. Let's state it that with no dimensions so far. I'm interested in giving 90 degrees. It's okay. I want to define the dimension from this point to this point. Let's try if no. Escape. I want to select this point and this point. Yeah, perfect. 13. Let's finish this sketch. Extrude, select, drag it home, and we have the calibration cube. The proper calibration cube for 3D printers should also have the letters of the axis on 3 sides. So let's start another sketch here, and I will create a text. Alright, parametric text. Do not show this again. And grab some point. You see there is a grid, and there are some kind of snap to grid options defined in this area. Let's drop it like that. The beginning point is important, the rest is not quite important. This will be X. There are X here. We want it to be bold, but not 10 millimeters in size, or maybe we'll even get bolder with area black. What size? 2 millimeters? Maybe we can handle 3 millimeters. Let's rotate. Just want to visually check if this size will fit here. It looks okay, and Z will be here. I think it's okay. Maybe we even go slightly further. 3.5. Alright, let's keep it that way. Additionally, I can constrain it with the dimension 1 millimeter from the edge. This is some kind of strange fusion behavior with this 1000 decimals, hundreds, and all the numbers after the dot. 1. It doesn't change anything, but it's strange. This dimension will be exactly this dimension. It's 1 by 1. The padding of the margin from the edge, it's okay. We finish this sketch. Create, emboss, select the text, and we're gonna deboss it to the solid. This profile, the letter is this sketch profile, and the face. And we see how it looks. 2 millimeters depth. It's too deep. Let's leave it about 0.2, the half of the wall thickness, or maybe slightly more, or maybe 0.3. Why not? Nothing restraining us. Yes, this is the X. This will be the Y. Create text, snap it to grid. I'm sure this is this 1 by 1. I'm not gonna return. Here's the area black, steel bold, 3.5 size of the font, the height, not the size. Oh, it's looking good. I'm not gonna constrain it with the dimensions. I completely depend on the grid. Finish, create, emboss, select the deboss is already selected. Select faces. The previous values are here. Alright, it's looking good. And the last sketch with Z will be here. Here be between the apostrophes. Okay. Create, emboss, select face, deboss, 0.3, maybe on top. I wonder how the slicer will behave. If you have 0.2 layer thickness, it will probably 2 layer depth, and if you have a lower value of layer thickness, it will be most likely more layers in the final print. Okay, and that's all. Fast and simple calibration cube for your 3D printer. Let's measure the dimensions from here to here. Distance is 20 millimeters from x minus 10 to x plus 10, because we extrude and draw everything from the origin, from the very center. You see how the origin plane go through it. This whole bit we use. So thank you for watching. Our job here in Fusion is done. The next video will come shortly, in a few days. Have a nice day and bye.